right, good evening, everybody. I am live. We're going to be doing some Minecraft today, which I'm very excited about because we get to do Minecraft Hardcore. I need to get some sand so I can get some glass so I can do some cool stuff with that. But also, I'm curious if we can spot a better base area, because right now we're in the middle of a forest, in the middle of a city that has nobody in it, and we need some more life. We need like something aesthetic, something that'll be really neat. There's kind of like a peninsula near us. I would love to explore that a little bit and see if that might be a nice little scenic spot for a homestead. So we'll kind of see how all of that goes. I would have to start up Minecraft to get into the game, though, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And while that's happening, let's go ahead and turn off the tunes and kind of get into things here. I move my social bridge off to the side so I can actually see all the little happenings. Oh, and thanks, social bridge, for reminding me I need to start my transcripts. So transcripts, hello, you are going to be starting up very shortly. There we go. Welcome, welcome. Now we are more accessible and it's nice. Okay. Playing Lord Neptune's Hardcore World. Don't warn me again. Just go to it, please. Thank you. And we'll kind of see how we go in here. I think I'm going to turn my gain down a little bit because I'm picking up a lot of background noise in there, and I would like to avoid that if possible. So if folks are in the audience, feel free to say hi. Would love to chat with you as we go through and try very hard to survive. Thankfully, I started off in a safe spot. So I need to, first of all, my mouse is so insensitive right now. I need to up that, otherwise I'm going to die in some weird spots. That's a lot better. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay. Now we're just getting used to the controls again, right? I got some gold and some iron. That's great. I do have my spyglass now. So that'll be nice. I've got a bunch of iron already smelted. Oh, perfect. 8. We'll drop another nugget of coal in there and get another perfect 8 iron out of that. And I do see some copper. Don't think I need to worry about that quite yet. I do have a broken bow. It's not broken, but it's not in the best repair right now. And we got a place for some diamonds down there. For now, we've got a full set of diamond armor, which is fantastic. And we've got a diamond pickaxe, which will help out a lot. I think in the meantime, I want to make some sticks. Let's see, 32 sticks should be good. And I need an iron pickaxe as well, because I don't want to use up my diamond pickaxe until I can actually, like, take care of that. Let me do one little thing as well, because I think my audio has gotten louder for some reason. So let's just turn that down a little bit. I think we're good there. Perfect. Sounds fine to me. So if folks are finding that the music or the sound is too low, let me know. Or if it's too high, let me know as well. Iceberg 2.0, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. How are things going? Let's see. What do I need? Bones would be good. Put some coal in there. trying to figure out what I don't need on my little journey that I'm going to be working on. I can take out my bed as well. Even though it's hardcore, it's good to sleep. How can I... You know what? I'm going to make a little place here for my bed. There we go. Now it's like a little sleeping bag, which I really like. Yep, and it was nighttime, so... Okay, we'll keep the sleeping bag there. I think that'll be fine. So now we know that it's safer outside. So I'm going to go up and we're going to do a little bit of exploring, I believe. Whoa. Thank you so much for the follow, Iceberg. Lovely to have you here. I think I go up this way. Here is my exit. Should be far enough away when I'm down there that most mobs should despawn from the nighttime up here. But we'll see. There's a little fox buddy. Yeah, what are you doing? I think I need to go up this way. Thank you. This is a small village that I had come across. And I built a little base camp in the mountain for my mining. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Give me that. And this is my first foray into the hardcore experience. And I see an Enderman over there. I could fight it. But I don't, let me see, over here perhaps? Just need to get a 2-block height thing to prevent myself. Did he teleport away? Oh boy. Oh, there he is. Oh, this is perfect. Let's get this guy. Hi. What? Well, where'd you go? Come on, man. Well, now I can't leave here until he's dead. Well, that is very disconcerting. Hello? Where'd he go? That's nice. Yeah, I think hardcore definitely adds a lot more cautiousness. Oh, I heard him. Where'd he go? I think he saw me being a little vulnerable there. There he is. Do they de-aggro after a while? Seems like they do. What? Really? Gosh. You are so frightening. Hello? Huzzah! I don't think I got anything from him aside from a grass block. The People 974, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your dutiful reminder that we all lost the game as well. Hopefully you're having a good evening. I'm going to be munching on some berries because berries are delicious and free. Just get a whole bunch of berries from here. What I wanted to do, now that I've killed my first Enderman in this world... Oh, that's a cow. Okay. I think over there somewhere is like a peninsula that would be really neat to kind of explore. A little path through here. I don't think there's anything I need from here, but you know what I could do? I could create 1, 2, 3 blocks of iron, which will let me create my first anvil, which uses up a ton of iron. But you know what? I've got a reason for it. I have a name tag for my little guy. Where can I put you? Right here sounds good. Okay, this is a name tag for my doggo. Named in the honor of a good friend, a fellow streamer, by the name of It's Moonkin. And Munchkin, that's what it is. It's Munchkin on Twitch. And she had a doggo named Frodo, and she was on a couple of streams ago and wanted to name it Frodo because I asked for suggestions. So now we've got a doggo with a name. Dr. Downs, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. Hopefully you're having a good evening. Jinx, welcome as well. We are having fun in Minecraft Hardcore, trying to stay alive and also trying to see what sort of fun stuff we can find. For now, I think most, if not all of this, could just kind of stay behind. I'm going to get my block here just in case. And we're going to go doing a little adventure over this way. So, like, there's a big body of water over here. Ow. Which I think would be nice. I think I've got my boat somewhere. I'm going to go grab my boat, I think, because I want to be a little bit safe about traveling along the water. I have to now figure out how to get back up there. Pretty sure I figured that out at one point. I think this is the way. Here is my house. Hello. Boat. Where's my boat? Hey, there it is. Excellent. Do I need a door? I don't think I need a door. Got some bones. Keep those there. Ooh, I've got 2 more arrows, 3 more arrows. Good. I think this is fine. Yes. Hello, cow. Jinx is behind me. I do need to check one thing. Why are my sounds not working? Now they're working. Fantastic. Now I can hear when people actually chat me. That would be very helpful, instead of just seeing it in my peripheral. Okay, so here we are. I needed some sand, and I'm seeing some sand around here, so that's good. Got a little bit of a... Is that a cat? And a guy? Is there... What? Oh, Cardi, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Oh. There is a cat. Why is there a cat down here? And there's a green shirt villager. I'm so confused. That's all right. All right, we're going to get in a boat over here. There's 2 cats. That's wild. Okay. I'll have to remember that there's cats. That's a fox. Whole bunch of foxes. I needed some of this sand, though. So I'm going to grab my shovel, and we're going to grab some sand here. I'll get some dirt as well. I don't want to grab too much, because if I grab too much, then it's just going to destabilize this whole area. See? Oh no. There we go. Got it. All right, so we got a little bit of sand. so that's good. And apparently the sun is starting to set. And that's a spider. I don't want to be caught out in the tog will disappear tomorrow. I hope not. I did put a name tag on it, and it has been there for the whole time, so I'm not too worried about my doggo. Here's a good spot, I guess. I could have used my axe, but, you know, sometimes it's fun to just do that. Oh, thank you for the follow. It's MX. Eden MX. Lovely to have you here. I do need to get a cat at some point. I absolutely do need to get a cat at some point. You are correct on that for sure. I need to have that up and running. And Jinx, thank you for the follow. Lovely to have all you new folks here. Very nice. As I attempt to traverse my very first hardcore world and not die. That would be, that's the goal, right? Maybe a little bit of danger here and there. Oh boy. Frodo, you're fine. Let's sleep through the night. See, I need to move these cows too, because how long? This is day 23. This is my 4th stream in the world, I believe. I already have diamond armor, which is nice. I've got, I had a decent amount of iron, but I just used a whole bunch of it for an anvil, which is fine. And I've got a bunch of sand now that I can turn into blocks of glass, which is exactly what I needed. I can only get 32 though, so I'm going to need to go grab more sand, I think. Because I want to be able to decorate my tunnels as I come across some caves. I want to be able to take those caves and kind of expose them, you know? There we go. That should be fine. Yeah, cows. I don't know. I'll fix you later. That's fine. Do I play Safari Google games? No, I don't. Do I play any other games? I do play Hytale on Thursdays. And every now and then I will mix things up. I used to play Crimson Desert, which is definitely a much more mature themed game. And that was a lot of fun. I got that one mostly beaten. Oh. There we go. That's fine. I forgot that the pumpkins actually... Oh, hello, Fox. Were actual pumpkins when you harvested them. And you get the seeds from the pumpkins. We'll just do 2. That's fine. I need a hoe for those, don't I? I guess I could use one of the other beetroot areas, but I think I would rather... See, I've got other pumpkins here as well. I think beetroot seeds, I got more pumpkin seeds. I'm just going to plant 12 pumpkin seeds. I think that makes a lot of sense to do that. And I've got plenty of stuff for a copper hoe. I don't need anything better than that really right now. Just kind of... Do I have any kids? I am a dad. Yes, absolutely. I do have 2 kids. We have a realm that we play together in Minecraft, which is really fun. And I'm curious why my my chat aggregator is only half hearing some of the stuff that's happening over on the TikToks. But if I do miss a message, I do apologize. I get locked in at some points due to my ADHD meds having completely worn off by this point in the day. And I am mostly just trying to survive at this point. Okay. We got this. We have a hoe. We've got a good place for some pumpkins perhaps over here. And I just noticed I don't have any lights back here. How am I surviving? Am I going to upgrade my axe? Absolutely. I think for now it's just going to be kind of what it is. I need a bucket, don't I? That's not where I want one. Okay. You know, it's been so long since I've started a world that I got an infinite water source right here. Look at that. I need a bucket. Hello, bucket. I'm gonna craft you right here. First bucket of the world. And let's grab our glass as well while we're at it. Bucket. Thank you. Okay, and we'll put you right here. It's fine. Hoe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4 or 5? I can't remember. I think it's 4 away. That should be fine. Your grandma says hi. Hello to Jinx's grandma. Hopefully you are having an excellent evening as well. I just realized I probably shouldn't have my water right next to the plant because that takes away one of the spots that it can go into. You have a kiwi. I do like kiwis. Kind of look like Vsauce. I don't know who Vsauce is. And I'm trying to optimize my my plant growth here. I think I'm going to do that. And then stagger it a little bit. Because now the pumpkins can go and grow in any direction without getting hindered at all, right? Cool PC, thank you. I do like how my computer turned out. It is very nice. A little bit more over here. And this guy is going to get a seed as well. And gosh, you know what? It's not optimal, but it's good for the space that I have. And we'll take a flower. That's fine. If I am not Vsauce, what is gravity? I mean, the bending of space-time that creates a pull towards the center of the well that gravitational fields create. What? Where did you come from? Have you been up there the whole time? Why are you in my house? What are you doing? These guys look very strange. Okay. Do I have any Minecraft pets? I only have the doggo. named Frodo right now. And on cue, Frodo barks. Yeah, why not? Pumpkin. And where's one more that I can put? I'll put another one, like, over here. I think that'll be fine. 12 pumpkins. I think we're good. This guy's just gotta settle down a little bit. Okay, so we got our pumpkins. Did that take an entire Minecraft day to do? It really did. I know. It is so loud over here. I'm so sorry. I do have other options for houses, but, like, they're so tiny comparatively. And that house had, like, a nice bit of space. It had a smoker in it already. So, like, I could cook my food so much faster right off the bat. I know that the dogs can follow you in this game, but, like, I'm so worried about Frodo getting terminated well before his time. So I think my bucket's going to go in here for now. Oh yeah, that's where my diamonds went off to. Did you steal a villager's house? Actually, no, I didn't. I did not steal a villager's house because when I got to this village, there was literally one villager in the whole village. And he was a weaponsmith, and I think he lived in a house on the side over there. Do I plan making big builds in the hardcore? Absolutely. Once I get a little bit more established, I am planning to make something kind of big. I do want to do something with redstone because I love working with redstone. So I'll probably create some contraptions from time to time and kind of explain how they work and how I'm setting them up. I gotta wait a little bit longer for the sun to go down. I'm gonna need some more sand, I think, and we'll do a little bit more exploring once the day is fresh. But no, there was one villager in this village when I got here, and I went mining for a couple of days, and I came back and he was gone. And I think the theory is that he either died because he kept walking over this fire, or all of the bushes that were around in other areas of this were something that he would run into, and then he would die. And I don't know. I have no idea exactly what happened to him. It's a mystery, but for now it's fine. Ow. It's okay. I've got berries. Thanks for stopping by, Jinx. Lovely to have you here. Hopefully I'll see you again sometime. Have an excellent rest of your evening. Cats like fish, right? So I would love a cat nearby so I can actually, like, keep the creepers away. We'll see. Okay, we're looking for some more, like, there's a little cave in there with some coal. I don't need that. Looking for some more sand. So I'd love like a sand dunes or something. This feels like the opposite of sand, though. What do we got? Yep. There we go. Let's crawl up here. What is over there? Indeterminate. Looks like stone, maybe. It's just a small little island. That's kind of cool, though. And another small patch of land way back there. Oh, why is that the weird, like, water surface level something or another? I don't know. It's just more, ooh, it's more coal. That's not bad. Nothing too exciting over there. some podzol. Okay, got some good granite over here. I do see some more coal. I'll grab some of that. Can always have more coal, because especially at the beginning when you're trying to, you know, survive, and you don't have much for supplies. It's always good to have a little bit extra here and there. Now, I still don't care as much for copper, but I should probably gather some at some point. This is a nice little area, though. I love the water, but, like, it's too rocky, you know? Is not the greatest place for a base. I didn't pick up my boat, did I? That's one of the things that I forget about all the time, is grabbing my boat on the way out of the water. That's fine. I kind of know where I was. You see some more mushrooms. A whole bunch of mushrooms here, actually. Maybe I'll have to gather some of those. I know you can use mushrooms for some potions. There we go. Not too bad. Grab a couple of these while I'm at it. Oh, azalea tree. That means there's a lush cave right below here. I think I knew that because I believe I ran into that lush cave at some point. Okay, we're gonna grab some mushrooms for later. I don't want to grab too many though. We'll let them propagate a little bit. I think that's how they grow. Some nice rich soil over here though, that's nice. Alright, we are filled up on food. Okay, I should have brought my bed with me, honestly. That would have been the smart thing. What do you got, buddy? A little something? That's fine. Alright, boat. Let's do your stuff. It'd help if I place it in the water. Another doggo. That's fine. They are all over the place here. There's some more sugar cane. That can be helpful. I'll grab some of that. I don't even have to go ashore, I think, for that. Nice, nice. Where are we sitting? A little past noon. And still no, like, abundance of sand. Nice little patch, though. This will tide me over for a little bit at least. Oh, and I spilled the water in. Of course I did. Alright, I don't need stairs in my hotbar, that's for sure. There, that's better. We'll just gather this, give you a little bit of sand digging ASMR, right? Why not? I don't know how I'm going to get out. I should probably leave a spot for me to get out. I think that sounds good. Is that a cow? Where am I? I should probably think about heading back, honestly, because this is now getting to the danger zone. gonna have to lock myself in a cave if I don't get back soon. All right, let's see if my sense of direction works. First, grab my boat. Second, use an axe to grab my boat. We'll put that coal in there. Thank you. We will not fall down. And I think this is the way we need to go to get back home. Perhaps. This way. Boat. And I think we're just going to kind of leave this one out. Let's see, is this the cave that has the coal in the side? If so, we're good. If not, we're not good. I don't think we're good. Okay, I'm officially lost, and that's okay. Let's see if we can mitigate this at all. Where am I? Oh, there's a 4 tall thing. Okay. Love that for me. Okay, well, I guess what we're going to do then is we're going to try to find some safety in a cave. Because I would sure like to survive in the night. And to find safety in a cave, I could probably use some wood. I have some wood. Good. Perfect. And honestly, I will just kind of beep, 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 beep. I think that's fine. It's okay to kind of barricade yourself in from time to time. Is it possible that something can still come in? Absolutely. But you know what? I'm perfectly safe at this point. Gives me a chance to spend about 10 minutes, right, to go ahead and mine for some stuff. Maybe I'll find some iron in here. Maybe I'll find some more coal. I think that's okay. And honestly, let's put this away. And I got wheat seeds as well and a flour. We just got some extra little bits in here that we can put into my bundle to keep safe. Bring my torches back in. I think that's okay. There we go. Yeah, it's fine. What am I hearing? I'm hearing lava. There's a lava pool right next to me. That's not disconcerting at all. Okay, well, gosh, it must be this direction. Oh, fantastic. Okay. So now we're in the first danger night of my Minecraft hardcore playthrough. Right next to some lava. So if we break through to some lava, we could be in danger. I do know how to mitigate it. Just dig down one hole and it'll go right for that hole. And step back, of course. Might have to make a chest to store some of this excess material. But we do have a crafting table with us, so it shouldn't be too bad. I probably should have labeled the coordinates of where my base was. So have that on like a post-it note or something. Ooh. big cave. Cool. Not safe, but cool. What we got in here? Anything cool? I think that goes to the outside. That's a bubble column going towards a magma thing. Nothing super exciting over here. Although it's going downwards, like... Just gonna check it out. Goes into a small little hole. Okay. Not too bad. I don't want to deal with that. Why would I need to? Give me my bucket, please. And we're gonna fill that bucket with some of this infinite water, just to have for safety's sake. Okay, so if that way is towards lava, and this way is towards a big cave, this way is also towards just the outside of the cliff face that leads to more of the river, right? I think we should be fine kind of digging in this direction for a little bit. Just kind of looking for materials right now is the big thing, as I'm lost in the darkness of night. And I do have full diamond armor, but I don't have a diamond sword yet. I could get one. I don't want to use up all my diamond right away. Okay. So how are folks doing out there? I'm having a good day so far. A little bit going on today, but we got a new sink installed. That was nice. It looks fantastic. Finally picked up my new car after multiple months of waiting for the car to come in. I do have it, and it is lovely, so I can't wait to utilize that. But of course that means now I have to actually go into the office at work, and that's fine. That was the whole point of getting the car, is so that I could comply with the 3 days a week every single time. Give me my crafting table, please. And do we want just a stone pickaxe? I think so. We'll just do that. Grab this back. There we go. Put that back in my bag to save some space. Take a little bit longer with the stone, but we've got plenty of stone and plenty of sticks, so I'm not terribly worried about that. I'm just curious, like, how far I can go in this direction. Because I think this direction is kind of leading more towards the area that I need to get to. Ooh, some more coal. Very nice. I would really like to find a nice place to call home in this game, though. I haven't found anything yet that kind of stood out as, like, super scenic or, like, really cool structure or whatever, right? I don't think I want to go the route of converting a big cave into a base, as cool as that could be, right? And some andesite. I want that? I like andesite. But I don't think I need it enough to grab it right now. Okay, I think that's fine. There we go. Let's create some more torches while we're at it. Let's grab a few. Why not? Oh, hello. At least I can see how dark it is outside right now. That's very nice. And honestly, this is why I have glass. Gotcha. Hey, perfect. Now I got a little window in to see what time of day it is. Can't really... Why am I ducking down? There we go. Now, see, I can just build a little... Right here. And now I've got it. Beautiful. Look at that. Nice and peaceful. No worries. I know I've slept already, so, like, I don't have to worry about phantoms for a couple more in-game days. Just kind of go along the side here and see where we kind of end up. Trying to avoid, like, the gravel and everything, but, like, now we're hitting that point of everything's going to be kind of in the way. So maybe we don't do that. But hey, it's turning morning, so that's fantastic. I should be far enough away. If going back to my boat, I shouldn't have any mobs around it. In theory. But you know what? We'll find out, right? Oh, look at that beautiful sunrise as the guys are on fire across the way. And that's a donkey. Oh, that's a drowned zombie that's constantly on fire right now. That's great. Okay. There we go. We're back in business, everybody. Okay, so I was just kind of moving around here. There's my little glass. We got some nice flowers up here. That's pretty nice. I think this is the forest I needed to get back to. So we had kind of left the safety of our home area, and now we're kind of on the lookout for our way back home. And I'm going to grab some more of this while I'm here. And my shovel's about to explode. There we go. Could I build another shovel? Absolutely. Do I want to right now? No. This is fine. I suppose I could dig down and, like, use a torch to grab all of these very quickly, but again, whatever. We're taking things nice and slow here. It's fine. No need to speedrun the game at this point. Which is funny because I've never actually beaten the game yet. I've played it for so long, and I never get to the point of getting to the end to fight the Ender Dragon because I always want to be fully prepared for the fight. And so that means I want to do everything I can possibly do in the overworld to make myself as powerful as possible. And I've never gotten to the point of getting, the Totems of Undying. So I've always wanted to get those before I actually committed to going to the end. And I'm not sure why. I know that's going to be 100% a necessity in my hardcore world. So this will be a fun little experience. Trying to find a an actual pillager outpost, and then figuring out how to kind of farm totems will be fun. Grab some more coal while we're at it. We got 10:30 right now. Not too bad. About another hour or so before we call it quits for the night. And hopefully we last that long. Relatively confident in my abilities. However, I do know that you can be a little overconfident in this game at times. Like me getting lost completely. So I am currently now very lost and trying to find my way back home. This is a big tree. Is this the forest? I think I needed to come to here. Maybe. I see a sheep. That could be helpful, but I think if I... Oh, here it is. I recognize that island. Okay, now I know where I am. Perfect. Okay, we're back in business, folks. I know where I am. I know how to get home. That island's kind of a beautiful little place. Here's that azalea tree. Lovely to see that. All these little landmarks that we've got going on here. It's fantastic. There's the cave with the coal. And here's all the fox buddies. My little Fox River, I guess you could call it. Which is hilarious if you know where I live. So, cat, get it. Cat, come on. Cat. Why are you just in the middle of nowhere? Come in. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, I don't... Whatever. Trying to save you. Okay, we got more sandy beaches over here. What do we got? Oh, and a giant cave. This looks frightening. Yep. I'm just going to nope out of that. We'll go away this way. That's fine. I'll check that out later, perhaps. For now, this looks like a way up that I used before. Gimme. Thank you. Did I? I probably didn't use this way up. Yeah, maybe I did. Seems like a way that I used. Yeah, this is how I found this village. There we go. We're back home. That's fantastic. So, we found some sand. We found another way out. This guy still has, like, you know what? You're my bed now. Well, okay, fine. Let me first put something away. I'll put my arrows away. And now it's my bed now. Seeing as there's no villagers in this village. Put that there. Just kind of spawn-proof it a little bit, right? Why not? Try to keep my place safe, you know? Oh, you are so loud. Okay, not you. Talking to you. You're the only sign of life in this whole village, and, like, I don't know. Okay, 64, perfect. What is that, 8? 8 there, and then we'll do another 64, and another 8. Beautiful. I don't need that many. That's what I needed. Gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna have plenty of the stuff there for the glass. I'm even gonna make one more furnace, I think, because I've got plenty of stone here, and this way I can just. What? So what? What is that? What is up there? Okay, that's interesting. Get this trapdoor. That furnace there. We're gonna do 8 in here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9. That's too many. Put that back. Yeah. Okay, we're burning the midnight oil in the middle of the day. Put this stuff in here. I'll hold on to my bed for now. Sand. I can bring some sand downstairs. That's fine. Got some spruce planks. Plenty of coal. Yeah, I can keep that here. That's fine. Spruce trapdoor. I don't need that, really. And I'll put my boat back. What is that sound that I'm hearing? Was it my dog making, like, noises? I don't know. Oh, I think I see Ella in the audience. Ella, hopefully you're doing well. You were just about to play Minecraft. Oh, what a coincidence. Well, while you're waiting, lovely to have you here. Hopefully you are having a good day today. I'm currently waiting for glass to smelt. I should be relatively safe in here until that's done. I'm pretty sure that's Frodo that's making those noises. Chaos today? Oh no, your cart fell apart at Costco? And Costco stuff is huge. That had to have been a wild experience. Oh, I can imagine. But you know what? Not your fault, right? It's just what are you gonna do? I know my mom works at Costco. She is technically retired, but she can't stop herself from working. So she's actually working at the front desk at a Costco here in town, or not the front desk, the service desk. Yeah, the employees at Costco are amazing, honestly. What? We got zombies out here? And now I can't sleep because there's zombies out there, aren't there? I love Costco very, very much. I saw that they recently got chicken tenders, and I am very curious about that because there was very little on the menu that I was able to eat before, aside from like cheese pizza, and that's so many points. They're big looking. I want to try them. It looks delicious. What am I doing in game right now? So I was on a little expedition to find some sand so I could turn that into glass. And I was successful with that. They also have a strawberry shortcake sundae. I know. That strawberry shortcake sundae is divine, but also like I can't have it anymore. I can have like maybe a couple bites. And you know, that's enough. Yeah. The caramel one is so good. Oh my god. And they're so cheap too. That's the whole thing, right? Like I love their prices. I love everything. And this is not a sponsored by Costco stream by any stretch of the imagination. Got so much glass now. This is fantastic. They don't in most cases, honestly. The food court is a perk. And technically a loss leader. It gets people excited to go to the store and like we'll do some shopping and then we'll get some food afterwards at Costco. So they might break even in a lot of cases and maybe even lose in like some cases, like maybe the hot dog meal or whatever. But I mean, really, it's just a hot dog, a bun, and a few condiments. And then what, like a drink as well? It's really like probably $1 worth of materials. One would even say maybe even $1.50 worth. Their sushi. I think my son tried their sushi and he really likes it. And I want some Costco food right now. But also not really, because I had a really big dinner and I am still full from that dinner. They are the only company that is worth like being kind of fanatical about, I think. One of the few at the very least. Playing slap battles on Roblox? No, I will never play Roblox personally. I know there's a lot of different games that people have created on Roblox, that's for sure. I'm still curious what I can do with all this clay. I've got so much of it. That should be fine. I can turn this into 10 clay blocks. Save myself a little space there. Yep, and Frodo is just whimpering away over here. Yeah, what is the game loop? You slap and get badges for other gloves. So apparently you do a lot of slapping in the game. Do I need to feed my dog anything? Guess that's the big question. No, that was just for taming. I've never had a pet in Minecraft before. What personality is my dog? I don't... do dogs in this game have different personalities? Because right now, he's just a good boy that sits in my house. And he chased a sheep before. It's a new feature? Like, how can I tell? Very curious. Was that ever since the, like, the babies, the spring thing? Mm. The sounds that they make when idle. Right now, he's making a whimpering sound when he's just kind of sitting here. So I wonder if he's kind of needy. So I'm not 100% sure on what that could mean, but, you know, that's all right. I think 3 stacks is enough for now on this. I'll put the rest in there. We'll let the rest kind of simmer. I'm going to go back to the mines. I need to find some more diamonds. And I think I got to go this way for that. Go up here. Although I could really just go around, couldn't I? I'm really silly with the way I get through here. It feels like I'm really silly about the way I get through here. See, like right over there's... I am silly, aren't I? Whatever. Here's my base. Here's my mine. I'm going down into my mine. Seven different ones. Oh, the one where horses could swim? Okay. Yeah, now I'm curious. Because I need to find out what they're really capable of. Because, like, I want to bring my dog with me, but I don't want him to, like, teleport and, like, jump off a cliff or something, you know? I don't think I have anything in that chest. Why is this just kind of blocked off? Oh, that's because that was a cave. There was a witch in there that almost killed me. That way too. I don't think there's anything I have to worry about up here. I think I was going this way to find some iron. Found some coal there, I think. They are not. Right through that bricked up wall. I went down that way a few blocks, and a witch basically came in and said, "Hey, how are you?" Threw potion at me. I ran back here, blocked up the wall really quick, and then just was poisoned until I got down to half a heart and was like, okay, well, I know it can't kill me. Yeah. I'm very paranoid after that witch encounter. Because the witches are no joke, especially if other mobs are around at all. Do I have enough space? I mean, I've got a decent amount. This is full of junk, though. I need to get that kind of emptied out. As I kind of tumble up this precarious place here. What do we got? I need those. I don't need a bed with me. We'll get the mushrooms out. Get those. More berries. Why not? Flour. I don't need that. Seeds for sure. That. And some coal. Okay. That helps. I got more buckets to go over here as well. Optimizing the bundles for Xbox. Are you not able to grab what you want out of the bundles easily? Because that would drive me up a wall. I think I'll keep only 2. I really only need 1 stack of glass on me at a time. If I run into a big enough cave, I might need more. But I think that'll be good for now. I've got enough contingency stuff on me right now. I don't have any more iron to smelt. 3 different actions to use the bundles. That is wild. Eat some berries on the way down. See, what's nice now is I know that I'm going to a relatively safe area down here. I've got a couple tunnels here. I think this was the last tunnel I was working on. And I ran into some lava, I believe, if this is the right tunnel. Yep, there it is. So this is why I needed the glass, because now I can go like this. And on top of my head and off to the side here. And now I'm all set. I've got a nice little view of the lava going through here. So a nice little aesthetic going in. So yeah, I need to get some signs to label some stuff. Favorite wood type? Gosh, I do love the spruce. Honestly, I love the dark tones of the spruce, but I'm thinking my favorite wood type is the dark, I think it's just dark oak. I think that's what it's called. The one that turns into the giant tree. I'm a real big fan of that giant tree. It's gonna break in a second. There we go. That's what I need. Let's do an iron pickaxe. Spruce and dark oak. Yeah, there you go. See, I knew there's a reason why I liked yellow. The oak type is very good to match the personality type. I'll usually build with whatever's around, but like if I can find the dark oak, that's usually my best thing. Although the regular oak trees are probably the easiest to create an automated tree farm. And I might have to be doing that relatively soon so I can have unlimited trees. But to do that, I need unlimited bone meal. And to do that, the best way to get that is to find a skeleton spawner and turn that into a farm. So if I can find a skeleton spawner, then we're in business for some real shenanigans in the redstone variety of things. Because I really want to build a mega tree farm machine. Oh yeah, no, when I start doing my redstone contraptions in here, I will absolutely be explaining how they work, because it took me a while to kind of teach myself the redstone. And a few of the machines that I've made have been kind of variations on, ooh, diamonds, on other people's designs and whatnot. Is there any more? Yeah, the basics are pretty easy to understand, that's for sure. Okay, I think we're not going to get any more. We'll block that off to save ourselves from any potential enderman. I should probably have remembered like how far back I have to go to before I have to stop digging. Yeah, the supercomputers blows my mind. Like they have to be using some sort of repetitive like cloning thing to clone the individual like groups of stuff, right? So it's like you build one transistor worth of redstone, and then you copy that and paste it like a million times. You know, that's how you get a million transistor thing. But like, if you were to do that all single-handedly, or even with a small group of people placing individual blocks, the amount of potential for error is ridiculous. Oh, yeah. I mean, ADHD is 100% a thing, right? I know I very much have the ADHD experience, which is kind of funny because, like, by this time of the night, my meds have worn off, and I am very much in, like, either I'm going to get locked in, or my mind is all over the place, or, you know, who's to say what version of myself will be streaming? How far do I go? Oh, quite a ways. Look at that. So we're just looking for diamonds. I'll take some iron as well. The medication, yeah, the medication is very hit or miss, depending on your doctor and depending on your tenacity, honestly. Adderall, yeah, I've heard people have bad experiences with it, right? Because, like, for me, I had one that worked kind of good. It was a non-stimulant. And then I started developing my hands suffer every winter from eczema because of the dryness. And this made my eczema worse, and it made it persist from the winter to pretty much any time in the year. And I was like, you know what? I think this isn't just a coincidence. So I talked to my doctor, and she was like, yeah, let's try something different. So now I am on, gosh, what is it called? Methylphenidate. I think that's what it is. And that one turned into a stimulant instead of the non-stimulant. So, like, I've got a lot more energy throughout the day now, which is fantastic. And it's also definitely helped with my focus, for sure. No real side effects on this one either. Yeah, it's weird. It's like, because like some of the ADHD meds, they take away your appetite and they take away your personality and whatnot. It's such a weird balance. I know, like with Adderall, my wife was utilizing that for a little bit for her ADHD, and she had tons of energy on it, but still no focus at all. But like her doctor, instead of trying to refine anything or try something else, effectively just said, well, just try harder. And that kind of left a sour taste in our mouths. So eventually we got a new doctor for her and for myself because my other doctor retired. And now I think we're kind of on a good path forward, which is great. But like my whole family has it. My son's got it. My daughter has it. My wife has it. I have it. Oh, interesting. I think I'm on Vyvanse right now, actually. And some sort of antidepressant. I forget what it's called. But it seems to be working. Maybe. I mean, I feel less like the world is going to collapse in on me, which is great. I would rather be happy and unfocused than focused and miserable. So I think that's probably a fair thing to choose. But I know my my co-host, she had taken years to figure out what her like combo is. Oh, anti-personality. Interesting. I think my co-host has something for that as well. Just all sorts of mental health related stuff in my life, that's for sure. So I definitely get it. No, that's great. I have always been kind of a very positive person as well. But like, it's just lately it's been kind of a struggle. And it felt like it was a little bit more than just a struggle with stress. You know what I mean? And it turns out that it is helpful to have medication when your brain is fighting against you. I mean, that makes sense too, right? Ooh, redstone. Ah, that makes sense. Well, at the very least, it is always a pleasure when you're able to stop by and chat for a bit. A lot of redstone there. That's good. Yeah, I know there's a lot of misconceptions about mental health issues. It's wild. Like it's it's not people's fault sometimes the way that they are, you know? And I wish people would have a little bit more empathy in the world, you know? I am almost out of space. But that's okay. Another iron pickaxe? Sure. I might have to actually go up to wide level 15 and grab some more iron because I have 0% chance of getting an iron farm going anytime soon because I have no idea where the villagers went off to. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Well, I'm sorry that you had to go through a prolonged grief on that. That is always a struggle. I know I've had to deal with a lot of grief in my life as well. I had lost my brother when I was 19. And then again when I was 29, I lost my dad. So that was a lot of, that was like 10 years apart only from one another. And both were accidents too, so it was like not anything anticipated at all. Am I I'm out of space. I'm out of space. Oh no. Grab that. Oh yeah. No, it feels like the world doesn't let us recover from these sorts of things, right? I'm gonna put those in there. Ooh, more diamonds. Nice. This is why I like strip mining, because you just find diamonds all the time. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it does. It gets you to where you end up in life. I always have said that no matter how bad life is, it's always a matter of catching up to the person that you are in the future that has gotten through all the tribulations. You know? And even if there's more to come beyond that, it's still, it's just a matter of going through our linear existence and finding a way to cope with anything bad that comes our way. I'm glad life is good right now for you. That makes me happy to hear that. No, duck down, not run. And eat a berry. Put that in there. Grab a bunch of these. Out of, oh, I need that. Here you gone. Let's see. Do I need... Don't need tough. Put my blocks down there again. I don't need dirt. Haven't needed gravel. I've got sand just in case. It is our failure to become your perceived ideal that ultimately defines you and makes you unique. It's not easy, but if you accept your misfortune and love it, I carry with it. Yeah, absolutely. That is beautiful. That's very nice. We be who we need to be, and life finds a way. Sugarcane, that should be fine there. Part of me wants to grow some wheat, but like I left my hoe upstairs, so I'm not going to worry about that. I still have some planks here. That's fine. Still have spruce logs. That's fine. Bunch of obsidian as well. A water bucket. Okay. I think I cleared up enough space. Where did I get the grass block? I killed an Enderman shortly before you got on stream, actually. Hid beneath a spruce tree and just had a grass block, and that's all he dropped. Come on. Thank you. hate gravel so much. Okay, now we're fine, I think. Oh, you've never seen that before? Yeah, it takes a little bit of coordination, but you break the gravel with your torch out and then place a torch before the next one falls. Yeah. Gravel is my worst enemy in this game. I hate it so much. It is everywhere where you don't need it, and it's only useful for like 2 things, it feels like. It does work for sand and clay, absolutely. Anything that falls, you can use that trick on to gather. So if you have a big column of sand, you can absolutely do that. And one of the big tricks is at the end of the game. That's how you get the ender, or the dragon egg, right? You have to dig underneath it, put a torch underneath the block that it's sitting on, and then break the block it's sitting on so it falls on the torch, and then it turns into an item. I don't know if it works for anvils, too, because anvils also fall. If an anvil falls on a torch, does it just turn into an item? Maybe. What is... This is just... Okay. I see where we are. I'm gonna go right into this little cave thing here. Lovely. But yeah, if you are ever digging up, if you're ever digging straight up and you need to make yourself safe, you put a torch at your feet, you dig up 4, and if you don't get gravel, you're fine. You grab your torch, you pillar up a little bit, you place another torch down at your feet, dig straight up. If you hit sand or gravel, it will break on that torch and not suffocate you. It is a beautiful survival tip. All right, we'll just kind of fill this in as well. There we go. I think we'll just keep that little glass pit there. Well, there you go. I mean, that's what I'm here for, is I learn things in the game and I teach it as I go, because that's what I love to do. I'm gonna have so much deep slate after this. Which is nice because deep slate's one of my favorite building materials. Although I love tough as well for some reason. It's not because it's like super easy to dig up either. Do we think? I think we'll get an end update. I mean, people have been clamoring for it for so long, right? It would be silly not to have an end update. I do love the tough with the deep slate too, as well. Yeah, it's a very nice contrast. I love the like little green tinge it has, and the shapes of the bricks and all that. It's just very satisfying. Torches. There we go. What am I forgetting here? This. That's what I needed. So I'm really excited to get to the point where I get my gear enchanted. Finding another village will be nice. Finding a forever base will be nice. do love andesite as well. It is such a good material. I also like polished diorite. Just especially in contrast to the polished deep slate. It's a very good, or like blackstone, polished blackstone, and polished diorite are very good contrasts to one another. That like stark black and stark white. Very nice. I also like polished granite flooring for some reason. Pale oaked, polished diorite, and granite goes hard together. Oh, I can imagine that. Ooh, lapis. And where there's lapis, there's usually diamond somewhere nearby. I'm gonna get like 5 stacks of lapis here. Not that much, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm really interested to see kind of what sort of builds I'm going to be able to make in this world. Having never played hardcore before, I don't know what my limitations are going to be. But like, playing with shaders, I'm only playing with the built-in vibrant visuals. Because I play on Bedrock. I play as vanilla as you can get. Because even though I've gotten most of the achievements already in other worlds, like I've never gotten achievements in hardcore, so I try to keep to that. Assemble furniture mod? Yeah, I can imagine furniture mods being really nice. I also prefer Bedrock. I have tried Java once before, and I was so confused. I'm also slightly annoyed that it doesn't have built-in controller support. Not that I use controller when I'm on the computer here, but like, goodness. Yeah, Java has some weird quirks, but like everybody says, oh, Java's way better than Bedrock. And I'm like, but how? Plus, you know what? I can play on my computer. My son can play on the PS5, and my daughter can play on the Switch, and we can all play on the same world together. Even if it's like not a realm. If we're on the same Wi-Fi network, we can just all play together. Or we can play Hot Seat on the PS5. We've done that plenty of times. We've done 4-player Hot Seat on my wife's world, where we were just kind of. I mean, it's a world that's set to easy difficulty. It's just for fun. But like we adventure together, and we're kind of building out a whole underground structure right now. It's kind of fun. My wife's big thing in this game is building tunnels in a grid fashion. Like every 100 blocks or so, she'll build a 2x2 tunnel. And no matter what she has to go through, if she has to go through water or through like a big cave, she stays at the same Y level as much as possible and just builds the walls up on there. How did I get turned around? Like, where did this one come from? I'm so lost. Does she have OCD by chance? Maybe. You know. She definitely has ADHD. And probably some other things as well, officially. But like, you know, she finds kind of comfort and peace in just making those straight lines and not having to think about anything really, you know, aside from potential danger here and there. There's been plenty of times where, you know, she has ventured a little too far out of her comfort zone, especially in the beginning, and then got like lost in an underground lake with no surface area. Yeah, I mean, it's a thing where you can just find a moment of zen, you know, and keep going from there. I've got so much diamonds. I could start maybe using my diamond pickaxe, but like, why? I've got only 3 more iron. I probably should save those, honestly. Maybe I'll start using diamond. Okay, fine. I will start using diamond. It's interesting because, like, yeah, there's a lot, especially like in Minecraft, right? You can do so much, and like, there's no wrong way to play the game. Like, somebody's gonna love playing creative mode only. Somebody's gonna love playing and doing like mods and programming and stuff for the game. Someone's gonna want to do adventure mode, and only adventure mode, I'm sure. There was a couple of mods that my son had downloaded for free that just added some really cool features, and you play in adventure mode, and I'm like, this is pretty cool. I can see why people like this sort of stuff. It's really dark down here. Okay, let's fill this back in a little bit. That's not what I wanted to do. Though that's going to bug me so much, not having that space filled in. Even though you can't see it, I'll know it's there. For at least, like, an hour. Head over heels for the stairs in the game? No, I have not. Digging a 1x1 to the side every few blocks? Oh. You know, I've never done that before. Let's... Because I'm just going every 2, you know? Is this the green method? Look at that. Okay. Whoops. So I want to go every... I want to skip every 2 blocks because then I can see for sure if I'm missing anything. Both ways? I know, but like this way leads to my other tunnel. So like I've already been this way. Time myself to collect all the flowers? That's a cool challenge. Ooh, more redstone. Gonna need that later, but... Plus the experience is nice, honestly. I would love to do, like, some challenge streams sometime. Where it's, like, not high stakes at all. You know, because, like, this world is high stakes, because if I lose it, well, there goes my hardcore world. But, like, if I play I have to collect, you know, this thing before whatever, I think that would be kind of fun. I've seen a lot of people doing hardcore, like, timed runs on getting certain achievements or getting certain items, right? I always thought those were interesting. But I'm here for a relatively relaxing time in the world of Minecraft on hard mode, hardcore difficulty. Crafting and making all the potions and arrows, absolutely. There's so many ways to have fun in this game. Which I didn't think I was going to become like a Minecraft streamer, you know? But I've been finding a lot of joy in doing this, especially like hardcore, where there's, you know, more stakes out there. I'm trying to challenge myself by not doing exactly what I would do in a regular world. But I need supplies at the beginning here. And what I tend to do at the beginning is get diamonds as fast as possible. Two hours and 8 minutes. How many flowers are there to gather? Because I know you can get a whole ton in a flowered forest. But I guess the wither rose is probably the hardest. Because that requires getting some wither skulls and fighting the wither or cheesing the wither, depending on where you're at in Bedrock. I mean, I will personally be using the wither cheese method in my world here once I get to it, for at least the first few beacons. I might eventually fight the wither, you know, fairly at full power, but like, why? When I can just let it, you know, suffocate itself in, there's some lava nearby. Suffocate itself in some bedrock. 17 in vanilla, 13 in biomes aplenty. Ooh. Is the wither rose the hardest thing to get in that challenge? Oh yeah. Look at that. Good thing I'm paying attention, right? This is where we go. We don't need to worry about the lava. A nice giant cave up here, though. Let's keep ourselves safe, though, right? Yeah, I mean, if you can get the wither taken care of right away, that's fantastic, because then you get that taken care of. Because, like, you can't finish the challenge if you can't beat the wither. Some more redstone. Now, I can tell you, I haven't found any other diamonds with this, like, modified Grian method. But it's not bad. Not really going out of my way too much, but we'll see what happens when we actually find something. I can see how it works, though. It's really nice. Oh no, now I gotta go grab that. Do like the little EXP sounds as those kind of propagate. In the same seed? Oh, that's interesting. So, like, the more you play it, the more you will be used to the seed itself. Yeah, random seeds are fun. I did a random seed for this world. I know my wife's world that we play on together, she wanted a very specific style of seed. She wanted to start in cherry blossom biome, so we looked up like seeds for like good cherry blossom starter areas, right? Ooh, more diamonds. Thank you. Just 2? Am I out of space already? I am. Got some gold in here. I don't need that. Get that. And right in there. Ooh, I hit level 30. That's nice. Where am I? Not a big fan of the cherry blossoms. It is hard to build with cherry blocks. That's for sure. I don't mind it terribly too much. My kids, especially my daughter, loves the cherry wood. So what did I hit? Hit B? B gets you emotes. Okay. That's good to know. Pell Garden's fun. Absolutely. Oh, the acacia. I think acacia is probably my least favorite of the woods. That orange sort of tint to it. We got some creepy Minecraft music down here now. Yeah, the acacia, not a big fan. I don't mind acacia doors though, but like, yeah, I've never really wanted to use jungle wood either. Thinking about it, you know? We'll take half a stack of you as a contingency plan. Gravel, crafting table. And you can go up in there too. Lapis. I need... What do we got here? I need more chests. That's what I need. Acacia, you are dead to me. You're better than jungle, but just barely. That is funny. Chests. Where is my chests? There we go. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. And... Minecraft, you're getting loud in my ears. Spruce is fantastic. I know Ella and I were talking about how spruce and dark oak are the kings of the wood. Both fantastic. I'm going to start doing a little bit of organizing here. All my like little magical stuff can go up in this chest here. Yeah. You know, spruce lovers unite. Spruce is fantastic. Which is why I was excited to spawn in this world right next to a spruce forest and a taiga village. It's fantastic. Combination autocorrected to baby? I don't know. A perfect baby. That's hilarious. Have a great night, Iceberg. Thanks for stopping by again. Redstone, amethyst. There we go. Now we're organized. I am gonna need some more spruce though soon. That's for sure. Let's sleep through the night. Yeah, I mean, it's late, right? It's almost to that point for me. I'm gonna go grab some spruce, so I can have some more down here. Naps and can't fall asleep later? No. If I nap, that's a blessing. But I can fall asleep within 5 minutes of my head hitting the pillow no matter what. Unless I wake up in the middle of the night and for whatever reason can't get back to sleep. Then I toss and turn for like an hour. But outside of that, no, I have thankfully no problems with sleep. I do have sleep apnea though, so I have to wear a CPAP going to sleep. But when that CPAP goes on and I put on my weighted eye mask, I'm out so fast. And if you don't like light while you're sleeping, a weighted eye mask is glorious. Oh, hello. That scared me. Didn't know I was gonna fall down, and I'm in hardcore. Cooling mattress topper sounds amazing. Why don't I have a cooling mattress topper? Oh, I know why. Because that would require sharing a cooling mattress topper with my wife, and she runs kind of cold in a way. I want weight and cool at the same time, you know? What was that? But apparently the Nod Pods, which is what I use for my eyes, you can put them in the freezer, and then you can have like the frozen Nod Pods. What? This thing's sniffing around? You can have the frozen Nod Pods, and it helps with headaches. Oh, the like air conditioned comforters. Not air conditioned. Oh, giant tree. Look at all this spruce. Oh, hey, Wikibent. Welcome. Lovely to see you. Buying a Nod Pod? Yeah, buy a Nod. They're so nice. Oh, thanks so much for the cheer. And for the follow. Look at all these things happening. Transformer, welcome. 1197. I just found that I broke my ability to go to the top of this because I was distracted, and that's fine. I like the Silk Nod Pod personally. The Silk Nod Pod it has a really nice soft side that's a little bit more cooling than the regular Nod Pod. It has a nice, cool, silky touch, and it's a little bit more expensive, unfortunately, but well worthwhile. I lost mine on a trip to Madison just this last month, and I'm so sad because I think I left it in the hotel room. And now I am with my old cloth Nod Pod, which is fine, but it's not the silky one, and I'm debating on getting another one if I can't find that one. Oh, yeah. It's good stuff. My co-host told me about the Nod Pods, and I've been wearing a sleep mask for years now because of for a while there, my wife had to fall asleep with the TV on and or a light or something like that. And lately, it's been oh, thank you so much for the follow. Ooga booga ga 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 ga. Just followed. Thank you. I love saying that. And I'm about to break my axe here on this. Look at the way. I don't have another axe. I guess I've got this, and I've got a bunch of copper, so why not? Gimme. So much happening tonight. It's nice. I am surprised by how tall this tree is. My goodness, I'm going to have more spruce than I need. I'm going to have to get up here within 5 minutes before it all despawns on me, though. I got to get my my alerts working for TikTok as well, because like I set up custom alerts with my my app that I've been working on, my streaming helper app, and it works for Twitch perfectly fine, because that's where I started it, but it's apparently not hooking up with TikTok too great. That's all right, though. All right, absolutely. Thanks so much for stopping by, Ella. Lovely to have you here. Anime body pillow with a hole. Hi, welcome. Interesting name. But I hope you have a good sleep. Hopefully, if you grab that Nod Pod, it works out well for you, because it is glorious. Ow. Swift, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. Is there an elephant in the room? Does it need to be addressed? Okay, I just got a whole ton of wood. All that spruce, I think I'm good on spruce for a while, which is fantastic. And I'm like right near my little cave hideout, so why not go back down here? I want to get to Y level 15 though, and I want to get some iron, because like I need iron. I can't just not have iron. But also, I might have to stop. It's almost midnight, I am realizing as well. And I need to... Yeah, not a problem. Random follower, love to have you here. I do cozy streams of Minecraft and Hinetail. And then on weekends, on Sundays, I do a work stream where I do some sound design and podcast editing, which is fun. A little change of pace there. But I do hardcore Minecraft Mondays and Wednesdays, and I do Hightail on Thursdays. So it's a lot of fun. It's a nice safe space for folks to stop by and say hi and chat about whatever's on their mind and be respectful to one another. And it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna grab 15 of those and create some wood. And where can I put the rest of you? In here, that sounds good. We got 17 saplings from that. That's nice. I think I'm going to create a nature chest up here. It is hardcore, absolutely. So I have, this is my first hardcore world, and I am on day 29. And we are surviving very nicely so far. Thank you so much. It is going well so far. I've only had one close call with a witch who hit me with a potion, honestly, right through that wall. Did not anticipate them being there, broke through. They threw a potion at me. I walled it back up and survived. So now I have to just be a little bit more cautious around things like the witches at this point. But I've got full diamond armor now, so can't be all that bad, right? I think we'll be okay for a bit. I got my little sleeping bag here. What else do I need? I think I'm good on that. I can probably put the rest of my wood in here as well. And get this back down there. Put my axe up here. There we go. Now we're getting organized. I think that looks good. I think we'll be all set going into the next stream on Wednesday. I do need some iron for sure. I would love to find some stuff for like a village and whatever. You keep deciding that you're immortal, so you keep dying in your hardcore world. Absolutely. Yeah, I play super cautiously. So I try very hard to stay alive, and I try to build up like little barriers here and there to prevent things from getting to me. I make sure to, when I go in places like this, I should probably wall this up now that I'm thinking about it. That's a wonderful sound. So this is a technique that my wife got me interested in, is just walling things up with glass so you can kind of see through to the caves that you're kind of passing up. And this is going to be my level that I'm going to be going for some iron at later. So I've got that, and I've got my caves down there for the diamonds. Fighting is a need. I am very much avoid the fighting at the beginning, and then later on, once you are powerful enough, absolutely. I'll usually snipe things with a bow and arrow, kind of back and forth on mending or infinity on that bow. Kind of leaning towards mending for the most part, and just because once you get a skeleton farm, you've got arrows for days, so I'm like not as worried about it, and I have not found a spawner yet, so we're kind of playing cautious at this point, especially with only 5 arrows and a nearly broken bow that I found on a skeleton. So thank you so much, Swift, for stopping by. Hopefully you have a good evening and a good sleep. I am also about to head on out. It's day 29 in the hardcore world. I have had a blast here tonight. Lots of good company. A lot of good folks that stopped by. Going to be exiting out of there, and we're going to start up some tunes. Yeah, God bless you as well. And we're going to get some cozy music playing in the background once more. Turn that up a tad. Okay, folks, for the folks that were here and the folks that stopped by previously, thank you so much for joining me for tonight's stream. I had a lot of fun. Hardcore Minecraft is a blast. This was my 4th stream, I think, for Hardcore Minecraft. If you want to see everything from the start, I do have a YouTube channel under the same name as my Twitch and my TikTok. It's probably been showing up down below. on rotation. Feel free to join me over there on my YouTube for any of the videos on demand. So it's going to be a widescreen format, and if you are coming in from TikTok, it'll just look a little different, but all of the information should be there. And you get to see my journey from the beginning. We're right at the start of it right now, and find all my little shenanigans over there if you really want to. Outside of that, I do this Minecraft hardcore stream Mondays and Wednesdays at around the same time. And then Thursdays, also around the same time, I do a cozy stream of Hytale. Much less high stakes, but equally as fun because we are playing another building game and it's super fun. Then on Sundays in the early afternoon, I hop on here and I do some podcast editing, usually with Pandas Talking Games, where we listen to Phil and Senda talk about tabletop role-playing games and how you can improve your game at the table. It's like Card Talk, but for RPGs. It's fun. And also some sound design, probably for Starwall, which is a more mature actual play that takes place in space with a whole bunch of anthropomorphic animal people for pretty much the entire cast. It's a wildly good time, and I don't think I'm going to be streaming that the next couple of weeks because it's a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and I want to keep that behind the scenes if we can. But once we get back to that, we should be okay. And then again, next week, Monday, back to Minecraft. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing folks on Wednesday. Feel free to stop by and say hi. Always a pleasure to see some folks and always a pleasure to chat with everybody. For now, I have been your host, Lord Neptune. Find me on my Discord, discord.lordneptune.com. Give me a chat. Say hi between streams. Would love to see you there too. But until then, take care, everybody. Have an excellent rest of your evening. If I don't see you again, just stay safe, drink plenty of water, and you know what? We'll see you next time, hopefully. Bye-bye.